Hey there, it's Melissa with Big Universe Music, and today we're gonna try I Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis Presley. If you'd like to follow along with the chord sheet while we're playing, make sure to download it at the link below. Before we get started, grab your guitar and let's get started. First things first, let's talk about the chords we use in this song and some options for a strumming pattern. I'm gonna play it in the key of C because I hope that most of us out there know all of the chords that are available in the key of C. But if you wanna play along with the original, I believe you're gonna have to put a capo on the 2nd fret. So practice with me in the key of C, then throw your capo on the 2nd fret to play in the key of D. Our first chord is our classic C chord. You're gonna strum at string 5 all the way to string 1 for the C chord in the song. We're also going to use our G chord. And I'm gonna leave it up to you whether you wanna do the 2-finger option or the 1-finger option. You can either put your ring finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string and your pinky on the 3rd fret 1st string, or you can just have your ring finger on the 3rd fret of that 1st string. We've got C, G. Another chord that we use is A minor. Again, to use that one, we start on string 5 and strum down. We're also going to use our F chord. In this song, I do a mini bar on the F chord on fret 1, strings 1 and 2, and then I put my middle finger on fret 2, string 3, ring finger up on fret 3, string 5, and my pinky fret 3, string 4. Of course, you can use that full bar if you feel ready for it. If that F chord is way too hard for you, you can just play the note F for today, which will be on the 1st fret of your 6th string. That's a good option if you haven't mastered the bar chord yet, but you still want to play a full song. We also use the E minor chord and the fun one, the B7 chord. B7 is our 1st finger, 1st fret, 4th string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and pinky on that 1st string, 2nd fret. If I accidentally called out those wrong, just refer to the chord diagram here. Here it is up close. And as far as chords go, that's probably gonna be your most unique cowboy chord that happens in this song, besides the F chord. So a little bit of a challenge, but not too bad. This song is really fun to learn how to play because it has a time signature of 6/8. That means the feel of the song is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's different from our typical feel in our beginner guitar songs at this point. We're usually counting 1, 2, 3, 4. With our 6/8 feel, it gives us this kind of smooth, waving feeling in the timing of the song. We're gonna take advantage of that, and I'll show you 2 options, but there are lots of different options really of how to pick or strum this one. The 2 that I'm gonna show you are just simply down strums on 6 beats. So 6/8 notes. If you wanna go for this, it's a little bit easier. To do this, you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it, and you'll keep that rhythm for the whole song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to take it up a notch, you can do finger picking or individual string picking with your guitar pick. Finger picking would be resting your thumb, pointer, middle, and ring on each on their own string. And then you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a nice option, and it adds a lot of depth to a song that's pretty simple. What I'm doing is I'm using my thumb to pick string 5 on beat 1, my pointer finger on string 4 for beat 2, 2, then string 3 with my middle finger, 3, string 2 with my ring finger, 4, then back down the way I came for 5, 6. That'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the purpose of this video, I'm gonna walk you through just counting the strumming with down strums on 6 beats so that we get the timing right, and then we'll come back and do the finger picking on the song. One more option. You could do what I'm doing with finger picking, but instead of picking with your fingers, hold the pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So same strings depending on the chord, but instead of using your fingers, grab that pick. All right, let's get into the song. We're gonna start with verse 1 on our C chord. We'll do our C chord for 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change to our E minor chord for 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll go to our A minor chord for 2 sets of 6 beats. I'll count to 6 twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Then our F chord for 6. Back to C for 6. And G for 2 sets of 6. I'm going very slow. That's the first line. Let me sing it for you. Wise men say only fools rush in. For the second line of the song, we're going to be on all of the chords for 6 beats. Start with our F chord, I, then go to the G chord, can't, then A minor, help, then F falling in, C chord, love, to G, with, back to C. And for that last C chord, we are on it a little bit longer, so we extend it to 2 sets of 6 beats. Our next part of our first verse is the same chord progression, but different words. So let's go ahead, I'll play that through for you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Okay, now we get to this really cool bridge where we switch back and forth between the E minor chord and the B7 chord. We're gonna stay on each one of those for 6 beats. So that goes, like a river flows, E minor, surely to the sea, E minor, darling, so it B7. Okay, it changes a little here. We're gonna go E minor, A7, D minor, G. Oh, I forgot to plug these in at the beginning of the song. Surprise, we've got 2 extra chords, A7 and D minor. Okay, so that's some things are meant to be. So that's easy as far as the counting because you're just on each for 6 beats. Then we get to go back to a verse part. We sing, take my hand, and that's our original pattern, C, E minor, A minor, F, C, G. Here we go. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Now we get to go back to our chorus, which is the E minor to the B7. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. And then we get to go to our E minor for Some Things Are Meant to Be. Some things are meant to be. Then a verse for Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. And then we repeat the last line, for I can't help falling in love with you. Now that we know the rhythm and where the chords land, let's talk about the finger picking. If you opt for the finger picking, you're going to keep the same rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of the chords are going to last for those 6 beats, and some are going to be for 2 sets of 6 beats. So you'll count to 6 twice. The only thing that you'll change is where you're going to place your right hand fingers on the strings. Now, even if you make the chord shape on the left hand and you get this slightly off as you're bringing the song up to speed and practicing, totally fine. As long as you're playing the notes that are in the chord, they don't have to be exactly what I'm playing. This is just what I think sounds the best. I'll show you and give it a try. For our C chord, I'll have my thumb on string 5, pointer on string 4, middle on string 3, and ring on string 2. That will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I move to my E minor chord, I'm going to leave my pointer, middle, and ring on those upper strings, and then I'm going to move my thumb to my 6th string, my lowest string. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A minor, I'll put my fingers back in the same position as they were for C. When I play my F chord, I'll also leave them in the same position as C. For the G chord, I'm going to do the same position as E minor, so just move my thumb to the 6th string. B7, I'll have the same position as the C chord. A7, same position as the C chord. And then our D minor chord, I'm going to move all my fingers up so that I'm on string 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about I play verse 2 into the chorus so you can hear what those 2 different parts sound like. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Here's our chorus. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. All right, have fun putting it all together for I Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis. Please like and subscribe for more guitar lessons, and I'll see you in the next class.